What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we finished up the HyperNet Current Strike, the one new strike added in the Lightfall expansion. And in this episode, we're going to talk to Nimbus once again. The Cloud Arc is secure. We also learned of the nightmares that are being created by a being known as Nezarec, who we'll get into a little bit later on. But for now, before I do anything, I want to introduce you guys to a new weapon that was added in Lightfall called Quicksilver Storm. This weapon was available, or was made available, for pretty much every single person who got their hands on the Lightfall expansion. You could get it early if you pre-ordered the expansion, but otherwise, it was given to you as soon as the expansion came out. This is a weapon of Neo-Moonian tech, and we have it in its base form right now, but it's going to get better, or even better than it is now, later on. The way this works is very simple. It's an auto rifle where with sustained fire, says landing multiple hits turns your next shot into a homing rocket. These homing rockets are decent. They do a little bit of extra damage as you continue to sustain fire on something, and overall just makes this a very high DPS auto rifle for what an auto rifle can possibly be. But what makes this weapon really special is this perk right here. Landing multiple rockets loads a grenade. Long press to switch into grenade launcher mode. Now, this isn't actually true. You get a grenade for every rocket you land, up to 3 grenades. Now, these grenades, once you switch to that mode, do a lot of damage. I'm talking like a special grenade launcher damage, if not higher in certain circumstances. The damage, the single shot damage that each grenade on this weapon does, honestly, is the reason why Quicksilver Storm is one of the best weapons in the entire game. But we have it in its base form still. It's going to get better later. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see it in its strongest form in this campaign. We have to wait until after the campaign is over. But for now, I wanted to introduce this to you because we are going to be using it for the remainder of our run through the campaign. So let's talk to Nimbus.
Hey, Guardian. I hope you're feeling a little more confident with Strand. Sure sounds like Osiris is. Earlier, I asked him how things were going with the green strings, just to mess with him. But after correcting me, he started explaining more of his theories, in great detail, and a lot of proper nouns got thrown around. So I zoned out for most of it, but he sure sounded excited, and that's what counts. When I tuned back in, he was talking about how you and him still gotta figure out how to actually master Strand. I think Rohan would have agreed, and so do I. Not because he's dead, and I automatically agree with the dead guy, although it's not like he's really in a position to argue, am I right? I, Cloud Strider Dara Danu of Neo-Moona, genuinely think it's a good idea.
Okay, so Nimbus congratulates you on your progress you made with Strand. They counsel you on your next steps, saying that now is probably the best time for you and Osiris to try to master the element. Nimbus also thinks Rowan agree. Yeah. So, as a sign of the trust you built together, Nimbus refers to themselves with their true name, Cloud Strider Dara Danu. They thought you should know. Complete the mission headlong in Neo-Moona. Okay, headlong mission. It's going to start us right here. So let's just jump right on into this thing. And this mission's a doozy, but it's also one of the last missions of the campaign. So pretty excited to get through it, but I honestly don't know how many times I am going to die just trying to get through this thing.
Systems are late, with 80% of defenses now operational. I'm full of fury, she's got an army, and you got magic green strings. Let's crush this Callus guy.
We aren't ready for Callus. We don't even understand this erratic power at a foundational level.
It's time we figure it out. Kydal, we'll need your troops. Nimbus, charge up as many of the remaining turrets as you can, while Osiris helps me to untangle this strand.
When we think about controlling something powerful, it's easy to assume it takes strength. Determination. A force of will. But what I've learned is that we cannot control every facet of nature. Instead of tightening our grip, we must open our palms, accepting the ebb and the flow. Letting go in the face of grief in all its shapes. Through failure, through loss, we can overcome the impossible. We stand at a precipice, both in our conflict with Callus and in our training with Strand.
But something is still missing.
And we will find it together. Perhaps inspiration will strike where we least expect it. Follow wherever Strand leads you. Let's experiment.
Okay, we can do that. You notice how this campaign is definitely trying to go for like like an 80s movie montage vibe thing. Bungie was very explicit about that in their marketing of this campaign. Does it land for a game like Destiny, though? I mean, let's be honest with ourselves, not really. But all right, let's show this Quicksilver Storm in action as these Scions shoot everything they can at me. And now I can actually show these grenades in action.
All products of the mind are conjoined in the darkness. Our obstacles and our goals are all contained within. In fact, they are the same. The same as us, the same as our enemies. What if, in trying to master this power, in trying to take control of this conflict, we've been swimming against the river's current?
It certainly explains the exhaustion.
The question remains, how do you flow with the river?
So, as you can see by the damage I was able to do with Quicksilver right then and there, and with how strong these grenades are, this is a really good weapon. Like, I'm just going to do some damage here, and we're just going to kind of show this off. Let's try one grenade down here. Okay, that killed two of them, and then the blast radius from that one killed the third. Let's see, is there anything else I can shoot at over here? No, I think we're done in this area. Let's continue. I think we're trying to make our way back to where we did the first test, if I'm not mistaken, in the On the Verge mission. So let's continue on over that way. This is the Liming Harbor, which I actually do like this area quite a bit.
Yes, and Vex nearby.
Versus the other two, I should say. Okay, so we're going to be able to actually use this a little bit. So let's head on over here, and we're going to have to deal with all of these Vex. So let's grab ourselves a Tangle, get some damage going. And then I also still have my Glaive for exactly that reason, so I can kill him. And this is where things are going to get weird. Okay, so we've got a door up ahead. We got Harpies here, and Harpies of different persuasions. We got a Dark Harpy, an Anion Harpy, and a Cation Harpy. You can see we got two of each. What we need to do is kill the light one, if we can, then a dark one, and it'll say Vex input accepted, and then back to a light one. If you shoot the wrong one, it's okay. It's all about the order that you kill them in. And there we go. Into the next area. We're going to be using that a bunch throughout this mission. So let's keep going.
You're not easily fooled by appearances, Guardian. Impressive that you recognize the true goal beneath the noise. Brute force yields little progress, while careful execution paves a path towards a greater power.
Rohan would have said, headlong and empty-handed.
Perhaps our towering friend understood more about this power than even he knew. Think on it. When did you start seeing true success with Strand?
When we helped the Neomuni by rebooting the power station. What did that have to do with Strand?
Our perspective changed, as did our approach to fighting our battles. We took a step back, saw the broader whole, and moved in keeping with it.
So what? We flow with the river by planning better?
By seeing our obstacles as part of the bigger picture, and using the bigger picture to overcome them.
All right, where to next then? I wonder. I guess we'll just follow this path over here. Do we possibly go in here, maybe? Where does this actually lead is the question. Oh, it just seems to kind of go up. All right, well, it's kind of making our way through the city. Oh, hello there. All right, well, let's get to work. Let's see what we can do here. As I take out this Minotaur before it can actually get an attack off on me. And then let's hit him with the threaded spike so he can't do a lot of damage to me. Ow. Okay, that got a little sketchy. Here. There we go. Beautiful. All right, time to do away with those harpies whenever they show up. Perfect. Okay, looks like we need one light one. And then a couple of dark ones. Make sure we don't shoot the wrong ones here. And there we go. All right, now it'll unlock. And inwards we go. So it looks like we're going to be heading this way now.
That was excellent.
We're really onto something here, huh? What changed?
To properly observe phenomena of the light, one needs the right instruments.
And for darkness?
One needs the right perspective. I think we've found it. Seek out more Strand and see what this new perspective offers.
Did I get ahead of myself? I don't know. Maybe the game thinks I've gotten a little bit ahead of myself. Maybe there's one more area I need to go in there. I thought this was the way I was supposed to go, but evidently not. The way that this mission is moving is a bit on the slow side. Oh, there is another Strand thingy right here. Oh, I didn't realize I had lost my initial one. Okay, hold on a second. Let's go this way. Maybe we'll get it back again. Let's see. Okay, what now? Or is it just taking it away from me? Well, I'm not seeing much. Oh, here we go. Maybe it's over in... Maybe it is over in that area. I guess we'll just kind of follow it. It does seem like it does want me to go this way, but I don't have Strand anymore with which to grapple. Let's go all the way over in here. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right, you have an additional grenade charge. Using your grappling hook leaves a grapple tangle at the grapple point. This is our newest aspect, Widow's Silk. This is a very hunter-specific one, but now that we can double grapple and also leave ourselves the little grapple points, we can essentially grapple around ad infinitum if we so desire. But that's not our focus right now because we got some fighting to do, so let's get to work. Okay, so I'm going to use Quicksilver's grenade as much as I can here. Actually, I did not mean to switch to that because I wanted to hit you with that. There we go. Hello there. If I could grapple, that would be great. Okay, you're going to teleport right at the last second. You think you're so cool. Well, let's take this hobgoblin out really quickly. And then you two as well. All right, what do we got up here? Oh, that's a lot more. All right, I'm going to kill the wyvern first if I can. Because that is going to be by far the biggest pain in the butt for me to deal with. Now, the problem is we still haven't even gotten to the best part of Strand's kit, because we're not going to even be able to unlock it until after the campaign, and it's kind of killing me right now, I'm not going to lie. Oh my gosh, look at this, 6 rockets in the tube. I thought it was only going to be 4, but 6? That's actually insane. Well, I guess I could go to work here. That was a lot of rockets, I gotta say. All right, let's knock you off the edge. There you go. And I'm actually going to follow you down just so I don't die. Let's throw a tangle up there. Don't know if I actually got anything with it. Doesn't look like I did. So let's hit you all with that. And maybe I can get some rockets going on this guy. Ah, that damage is so good. I really, really do love this thing. But we are now exhausted.
All that, it seems the Guardian's energy is still stable. Is it possible The perspective shift was all we were missing?
Do not underestimate this moment. This is the product of humbling training, many failures, and your determination. But you've not mastered this power until you can bring these lessons to bear under duress.
I think I know where this is going.
I have a challenge for you. The VexNet contains many pockets used for testing new subroutines. There is one very near you. Perfect to discover what you can really do with this power.
All right, we'll go and give it a try. So let's head that way. Man, I have so many freaking rocket shots. It's kind of insane. Just get through here. All right, get my grenades at the ready so I can start knocking some things out here. Oh, yeah. Don't. Oh, my gosh, dude. They got to stop teleporting right in time with my shots. Drives me up a wall. All right, we'll have that. There we go. Now let's see if I can't land some of these micro missiles. Let's see how much damage one of these does to an orange bar Hydra. Oh, you know, pretty good. I was honestly expecting more, but granted, we still haven't unlocked this thing's full potential yet. Maybe 2 of them is going to be enough to really do some damage here. There we go. That's what I like to see. Look at that. All with a primary weapon. I mean, it isn't exotic, but I mean, come on, man. That is some great damage. Okay, we have another lock here. Dark, light, light, dark, dark. Got it. One at a time. So is it does dark, and then we want light. Oh, apparently that was incorrect. Let me see. Look at that again. Dark, light, light, dark, dark. What? Did I do that wrong? Okay, here. Let's try this one more time. Dark. Not you. That one. Am I blind here? Or is it the exact opposite way? Is there another thing I'm missing? Because it sure seems like it wants me to go in maybe the opposite direction. Here, let's see. Let's go dark. Okay, that one's accepted. Let's try the other direction of the locks. Dark. Okay. Light. Light. If I can get past you. Okay, so yeah, it is in the opposite direction. And dark. Oh, wait. There's more? Okay, apparently I must have been missing a couple of locks that I wasn't seeing. I was only seeing the 5 on top. Maybe there was some on these pillars in front of me. But whatever. I'm not going to complain about it too much. In we go.